Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey girlfriend, you've reached Risky Intentions, where the balanced fun hoes go for spiritual enlightenment while still being a little risque. Follow us each week as we unpack healing past trauma, living with intention, and vibing higher, as we share all the raunchy ass stories that got us here.
Welcome back to Risky Intentions. I'm your girl, CC.
And I'm your girl, Jordy. I still have a mouthful of Starburst.
It's okay. We're just having a little snack. Thanks for coming back. This episode may be the dumbest idea we've had yet. It may be the dumbest idea we've had yet, but it's titled I'm Trying to Smoke because we decided we was going to smoke real nice before we came in here, if you couldn't tell. And we're going to go through our usual topics, but then we're also going to talk about some THC and CBD and, you know, the benefits of weed, but also our great times on the sacred herb of Solomon.
I could not have thought of a better intro. And I don't know how to follow that, so thank you.
We in here. What are your intentions for the week, Jay?
Affirmations.
Affirmations for the week. Oh, it's already starting.
What are your affirmations this week, C?
My affirmations this week are...
Affirmation. Tell me song.
I forgive those who have harmed me in my past.
I'm about to cry. I'm about to start crying right now.
Right now? And peacefully detach from them.
Say it again.
I forgive those who have harmed me in my past and peacefully detach from them. I forgive those who have harmed me in my past and peacefully detach from them. Because hurt people, and that's not your burden to carry. Like, right. When people hurt you, it's not your burden to carry that hurt. And
it's not your weight.
It's not your weight to carry. It doesn't benefit you. It doesn't help you.
Right.
And forgive and forget.
Absolutely.
That's my affirmation for the week.
I like
you forgive those. Because you can internalize it and start thinking, what's wrong with me? Why would somebody do me like that? And it's like 9 out of 10, it's a projection of themselves, their insecurities, their bullshit, whatever hurt they've been through. They want to sprinkle it on everybody else. Right. So it's like...
low vibrations.
Low vibes. We don't do that around here.
Right.
And we'll just peacefully detach from you. Like, you don't need to turn up. And, I mean, sometimes you need to let somebody know where they had you fucked up at. Sometimes.
Not even.
A little bit. Sometimes.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
But then also, like, I wish you well.
Right.
Take care. That's all. And what's your affirmation this week, Jay?
My affirmation this week is I am grateful for my evolution. I have divine timing. I think so. We never pat ourselves on the back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you ever sit back and really look back at your life of like, whoa, I've really come a long way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Your headspace, your capacity, your work ethic, the things that matter to you, like just little trifling shit that you would do when you were younger. Like, you know
yes.
what I mean? That you really have, it's like, dang, I'm really like, I'm here now. Like
I would never.
Good old time just had my back. I don't know. Like, old faithful.
Yeah. We're forever evolving, and we don't stop to be like, wow. Because we're always just going with it.
Yeah.
Rather than take a moment to look back.
Yeah.
I'm better now. Yeah, I love that.
I think when you can appreciate where you're at, like the now. Because I think also it also goes to the point of like we're always thinking of what's next. You know what I mean? That we don't really sit and think with like the gratitude of now.
Yes.
in the space now, in the time now.
Your timing and your purpose,
Like,
it's
you
all
have
like perfectly aligned for you already.
Yeah.
You truly have divine timing.
Right.
We're always like, I want it now. Make it happen now. Why am I not here? Like, I should be enjoying here where I actually am right now. Yeah. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again for the people.
I am grateful for my evolution. I have divine timing. I am grateful for my evolution. I have divine timing. Again and again and again and again.
No, seriously, I think I might need to carry both of these through the week and just say them both back to back, back to back. Yeah.
Right. I'm right on time. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be.
I do tell myself that in yoga often.
I love the person. And I'm not going to of course there's times, obviously, when you have moments when it's like, you ain't shit. You kind of ain't shit right now, and go sit down. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see your face.
I don't know this person, but I'm not feeling it.
But I feel like when you're in your bag of who you are, it's like, I love who I am, genuinely. I am a great human being. You know
and it took a lot to get me here.
Right, and that is not cocky.
It took a lot to get me here.
That is not boastful. That is
your evolution.
That is me. That is all of my feminine energy. You know?
You just got me over here grinning.
Live in her.
Seriously, live in her.
Live in her.
So, what's the tea?
I kind of want to talk about... I want to rewind a little bit. Yeah. And talk about the purpose of our episode today. I'm trying to smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's, if you haven't noticed, I'm like...
We got snacks
munching.
Today. But we also thought it'd be a good idea if we just, like, smoked a little heavy before we came in. So far, we're okay. We're here.
Really, baby.
If we stop making sense at any point, just feel free to tune out or smoke and get just as high as us, and then maybe it'll make more sense for
back.
you.
Yeah, then you can fit in.
Yeah, like you'll fit here.
If it doesn't fit, go smoke.
Go smoke. That would probably help.
You know, this saying, like, smoking doesn't make you cool, but if you smoke, you're probably cool.
Like, probably.
It doesn't make you cool to smoke by any means. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you smoke, chances are you're probably cool.
So there's that.
And I'm gonna leave that right there for you.
Wait, you did have some tea for us this week, huh?
No.
No? Oh, I lied. Oh, I got a little. It's just...
Actually, I do have tea. But you go first.
I knew you did. I
just feel like I really don't have tea.
Oh.
I've got Andre, but it was more like water. I'll get into my tea.
That's not water, honey. The tea is hot.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to see what's going on.
Is it? Okay. All right, I'll get into my tea. If you ask so kindly.
This is also an ASMR episode. I'm gonna be over here smacking.
That was not me.
Smacking
For the
Starburst.
record, that was not Jordan just then. What's the tea?
All right.
What's the tea?
The tea is
Peeping hot, baby.
Because we mentioned on our first episode how Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson's, messy relationship just keeps being a part of the tabloids and media, and it's just like, dang, it's just real messy over there. But the girl who was claiming that her son was his son, basically admitted to making a fake DM and posting it like it was Chloe DMing her. And I'm just like,
What?
and then
Stop it. Just a big clout chaser?
big,
Like life is
big
chase.
clout chasing.
What?
Then the DNA
That's so
test
weird.
proves he's not even the father. He's not even the father. Which
Was
is
the
like,
baby mama? I'm so confused.
no, Kim Cakery. That's like what her
I don't know who she
little
is.
Instagram name. I think you told me her real name. Shit. I don't be knowing who these
Shit.
Instagram hoes are. No offense. That's not nice. Yeah, they all Instagram hoes. I'm like, what is her real full name? I don't care.
Kim Cakery. We got
Kim
it.
Cakery,
That's the
like
full name.
whatever. But yeah, so then she came back to admitting like that she created these fake DMs, which
That's so thirsty.
and it's like
Just
okay,
drink some
like
water and go sit down. It's not okay though. That's like ugly.
clearly you guys had a thing and you're not over it.
do you
Like
think
you're not over
that
it.
was a thing, or do you think it was like
It might have
she
been
got
a little
paid
thing.
off a little, like boop, tonight we're gonna give you this much money if you say it's a lie?
Oh,
I'm a conspiracy theorist a little
look
bit.
at her, made of a whole conspiracy. I'm like, no.
I don't know. What's the kid look like? Does it look like him?
Now we got so many questions today. I'm like, shit. Should we dig in? I'm just like, if you're admitting it, I wouldn't. No, over your kids.
I feel like
no.
that's, yeah, people are weird though. People do some weird shit, like lie and say, "I have DMs from you." Like you're a weirdo.
Yeah, we talked. Like,
You're
no,
crazy.
You sent me DMs.
You're crazy.
Miss Ma'am seems very interesting.
Yeah.
To say that he's your son, find out it's not your son, make fake DMs.
Hold on, wait.
Snack time. I got the munchies like a motherfucker. But yeah, that's my only tea this week because we had already talked about it. And I was like, damn, how messy are you, Tristan? But it's like, no, you just fuck with messy chicks. I don't got much of a trife life this week either.
What's your trife life?
It wasn't much, but it was just an observation, really.
We love a good
So-
old observation.
It was Memorial Day weekend, and
Shout out to Memorial Day weekend. I had a great weekend.
it looked like he was living.
Really?
We had half of the weekend together, and I think we had a good time.
We did have a great
We did
time.
have a great time. And then I slid off to Vegas real quick.
You did slide off to Vegas. You know what they said about the girls that was in Vegas?
If she's in Vegas, she's for the
It's like,
streets.
it's like Vegas, Miami, Cancun was on the list. I can't remember which.
Say she's for the streets.
But I know Vegas was on there, bitch.
I'm sure it was.
I know Vegas was on there.
Is it she's for the streets or that ain't your girl no more?
It's probably something like that ain't your girl. Like, go on and rack it up.
It wasn't super trife, but it was pretty trifling. So this week my trife life is, why are y'all out in Vegas on a holiday weekend with no funds?
No.
It was just giving very much
Broke vibes?
broke, very much I shouldn't even be here. And
Boom, boom, boom.
it's like,
That's
granted,
awful.
I wasn't there to like find me a sugar father. But it's
wasn't there
like,
to
why
tell you.
are you all in my face right now?
Stop it. It's like you can't be both.
You can't
You
pick
can't be both-handed.
like, why are you in my face and
And you
you're not trying to have a good time? Like, you're not trying to show me a good time. So, two of my friends, guys we had met the previous night, we saw them out at a pool party. And one of the guys was like, oh, let's go get a drink. I didn't think I was in the pool still. So they went to go get drinks. And I'm putting it in quotations right now. They get to the bar, everybody orders their drink. And the guy only, like, puts down a 20 for his drink. And I'm like, baby, if they wanted to go get drinks, they would have just went to the bar and got drinks. Like, why are you inviting me over? Like, did you want us to walk you there?
No.
Were you going to get lost?
No.
Like, and I'm sure, like, they still just end up buying their own drinks. Like, but
how
why?
awkward is that,
like,
though? Like,
oh,
how
okay,
awkward
like,
do you must feel to, like, let that happen? Like, why?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't like that.
I feel like it's a generational thing right now of guys feeling like, oh, when I go out, I'm not going to be a trick. Like, I'm not going to go out and spend money on girls. And it's like,
It's really ugly.
it's really weird. It's
It's
really
just like-
weird to me in a sense, like, I'm not saying go out and be Mr. fucking Trick Daddy. Like, if that's
Right.
not your means, if that's not what wave you're
But I
on.
feel like if you're trying to impress a young woman,
Right.
that's like, let me get you a drink. If you invite me to a bar, I'm going to think, we're doing something here.
You're chopping it up. You're all in my face right
You just
now.
wanted me to, like, count my steps with you?
Thank you.
Oh, God.
It was just kind of weird and trifling. Like, baby, if I wanted a drink, I would be at the bar right now grabbing a drink.
Right. No, thank you, sir. That's weird.
It was really really
What
awkward.
did they do? What was the response?
They just bought their drinks. Like, okay, I'll just buy my drink. Like, hey.
That is the
The thing
weirdest
is- the thing is-
no, that's really weird. That's a weirdo. Like, why? Why are you doing this?
Like, me and one of the girls at some point were just like, oh, babe, let's go get a drink. Like, it's not like we're just like
yeah.
being thirsty for drinks. Like, it
Right.
just, it wasn't
If
that
I
deep.
want a drink.
Like, it wasn't that deep. Sir. And then I just remember another, like, group, a solid group complaining about, like, table prices and stuff. And it's like, what do you think is happening on a holiday weekend?
Right.
Like, tables in Vegas are already, like, expensive. But on a holiday weekend, baby,
Bring your big boy wallet.
you should bring your big wallet.
And if you don't have one, then you can't come.
You should stay home. You should definitely stay home.
Sit this one out.
Sit this one out, babe. Like, it's fine. There will be more weekends. It was really weird. It was really tasteless. And I was just like, ew, it smells in here. But
It smells like.
yeah, wasn't into it. Wasn't into it.
To say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into our cocktail for the week.
I don't want to do it. I thought about it more and I don't want to do it.
Okay. Let's get into our THC. Girl, come on, it's already 8:40.
We done made epic weed candies now. You put a little edible situation in there, a little
Right.
THC in there. Girl, we just came up with some fire ass edibles. Risky Intention edibles coming at you soon.
Holla at me live.
Coming at you soon.
Holla at me live.
But we want to talk about THC and CBD and, you know, the differences of them from our stoners out there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people mistake the two.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, there's weed in there. I don't know. If they don't know,
Right.
um,
THC is, you want to do THC and I'll do CBD.
well, they're similar. What I will say is, so your body has an endocannabinoid system, and CBD and CBD and THC are similar chemicals.
Yeah.
And so how they react to your body's endocannabinoid system. And that system regulates balancing your body process, your immune response, communication between your cells, appetite, metabolism, memory, things like that. So, CBD,
Right. CBD, yeah,
it doesn't have the psychoactive effects like THC to make you high.
right.
CBD is used to help with.
Yeah, it's like an essential component or active ingredient. It's like the second highest ingredient in the marijuana plant,
Right.
CBD.
They're both one.
And it's the component of hemp. It's like calming, and it's used heavily like in the medical sphere, like medical marijuana. That's gonna be the name of it, marijuana. Maybe not. Fuck America. So CBD is.
It's what?
CBD is commonly used for patients with anxiety, actually. A lot of people that suffer from insomnia and depression, CBD can help with falling asleep and staying asleep. So a lot of people that have this chronic pain or like this chronic anxiety, you know, if you're constantly like feeling anxious in situations, you know, I guess we'll get into our like the way that we use them also. So we're one thing we should like. We do smoke weed, you know. Maybe not as super.
Not the way I used to, for sure.
No, not that
For
often.
sure, it used to be
Certainly
smoke weed every day.
Right.
I just don't have time. If I
really
think if I had more
don't.
time to smoke
I really
weed,
don't.
I would.
But weed is certainly a treat. I think if I smoked weed like as heavily, you know, in the morning, and like if I like as I used to, I don't know the kind of person I'd be. Maybe a really cool person. I don't know.
I just noticed I was smoking like a backwood as soon as I woke up.
Yeah, no, not a backwood.
Getting ready, might smoke a blunt on my way to smoke a blunt, and then go handle some shit. And it's just like, I can't get much done very quickly that stoned.
Right. CBD is also used in various different ways as far as, you know, people that suffer from seizures or inflammations. Pain is another one. Psychosis and mental disorders.
Don't you give Kenzo CBD?
Yeah, absolutely. I give my puppy, you know, he's 7 months in a terror.
Kenzo is a little bit hype. He's little lit all the time.
You know what? Honestly, Kenzo is very anxious.
I think he has anxiety for sure.
Kenzo has a lot of anxiety. He's like always on like fight. Like he just thinks to bite, you know? And I don't know if it's just that he's a puppy or I don't know. I'm hoping that he'll grow out of it. But yeah, even when I'm in the car sometimes, like he gets crazy if he sees other like people in a totally different car. Like he's like trying to bark at them. And it's like, you're crazy. Or if he sees people and he just like shakes like, please pet me, please pet me.
I think he loves people, but he's hype. Yeah, he's like anxious. Like, I gotta see what's happening. What's going on?
Love people. He loves people to death. But yeah, he's definitely he's a lot. I think he's got some mental disorders.
He's a little special.
But he's got a good heart. It also helps with inflammatory bowel disease, nausea. Nausea's a big one. You know, they say that
I feel like THC helps with that too. I will definitely, like, if I'm nauseous or hungover, I'm gonna
hit the blunt.
Hit the weed real quick. Bring right back to life.
Right. And it really does bring you right back to life. It also helps with depression and anxiety. Do you want to talk about
depression.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the uses of THC?
THC is good for your glaucoma. Insomnia, low appetite, also for nausea and anxiety. I think that anxiety factor is also like a personal thing and like how you react to certain psychoactives. Because I do know some people who they're like, no, when I smoke,
I get super paranoid.
I get super paranoid. My anxiety's through the roof. So you're the type of person who would benefit from a CBD type of party. Something more mild, not with the like sick high. But other people, they're like, no, if I smoke, I'm chilling. I could care less what's happening. It's 50-50 with me. Yeah. I won't lie. I think that's why I stopped smoking so often. I noticed sometimes when I would smoke, it would like trigger my anxiety, and I'm like, I got stuff to do right now, and I'm tripping, and I'm high.
Right.
Yeah.
When did you first start smoking weed?
Honestly, oh my God, I should not be saying this.
Just say
First time I tried weed, I was 10.
Wow.
And it was just like.
What were you doing at 10?
Me and.
How'd you find the weed?
Listen, me and someone
Okay.
I'm not gonna say who.
She's
we
been
were
fast since
we
day
were we
one.
were directed to go clean out one of the adults' cars. They were about to go get a car wash. They said, "Hey, can you guys go take all the trash out the car?" And while we were going to take the trash out, we found like a little piece of blunt. And just being two badass kids, we were like, "You wanna? Come on, let's just try it. Like, let's just see." But we're 10, so we didn't inhale correctly. For sure. So we both just like really quick inhaled, died, and then we're like, I don't know.
This
we
is
didn't.
awful for life.
Yeah, we didn't feel a high, so we were just like, oh, ew, gross. Like, why would anybody do that?
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until like I was in middle school, then definitely started smoking weed. For real.
Heavy.
Kind of 8th grade for sure.
Wow.
8th grade for sure.
That's young.
I know.
That's crazy. That's like
after school was like, I'm gonna smoke
how
some
old are you in
weed.
8th grade? What, like 13?
Yeah, a fresh 13.
So that's a good 15 years of like your lungs have been exposed to.
See, like when I turned 20, I was like, I've been smoking half my life.
Badass bitch, go sit down. Go sit down.
I was a bad kid. I was.
She said,
like,
"Oh, I've been smoking at 20."
At 20, yeah.
You're crazy.
But like high school, yeah, I was smoking mad weed in high school.
Really?
Yeah, like that was
the thing.
the thing. Like before class, I'm going in there. I was bad though.
Yeah.
I was really bad. I was very experimental.
It's funny. I feel like my first time smoking weed, I also had a very different relationship to weed. Like, I didn't like it. I remember when I first, like, even having friends that would smoke weed and stuff, it was like, ew, you smoke weed? Like, you're nasty. Like, you're gross. You smell like smoke. Like, you stink. Like, I wasn't into it.
Just like the smell and stuff. Was
All
it
of
like
it.
how people would act? Or were you also like,
all of it. Like, all of
you
it
act
as
stupid.
a whole. Like, you kind of act dumb. You stink. Like, I don't like...
Judgy.
I remember, no, maybe it's just like, I think it's just like you have like a odor in your mouth.
Yeah,
too
you
with
smell
it.
like
you smell.
especially if you smoke blunts. You
If
definitely
you smoke
smell like
blunts,
cigarette.
and I think that's at that point, that's what was cool. Or zigzags, you know?
Swish
like in
your
high school.
sweets.
Swish is sweet.
Swish your sweets.
Ew. I have like hand sanitizer in my hand. It's fucking
Oh
ounce full.
no.
That was disgusting. But yeah, I think I had a really nasty relationship to it when I first, like, I didn't like smoking. I wasn't into it. I thought that you smelled bad, and I thought, I don't know, like, it was just like, oh, you stink, you're gross, like, get away. And my first time trying, I think, my senior year of high school, and I didn't like it at first. Like, I think I must have been smoking some bullshit, because it didn't get me high, and it was just like, this is nasty. It made my throat hurt. Like, I wasn't into it. I didn't
were
feel
you
anything. I was like, this is stupid.
Were you inhaling correctly?
Probably not. I don't know.
You're like, I don't know.
Probably. That's fair to say. But I would say, like, it wasn't much longer. I think when I first started smoking was, like, I remember going back home freshman year of college, like, that winter, our winter break. And I remember going back home, and it was like, you know, it was still people from high school. So, like, everybody went back home that winter, you know? Like, it was just normal. It's Christmas. Like, everybody goes home, you know? And I remember I started smoking then. That's also around the time that I, like, kind of got friends, too, in college that smoked. Like, that, I would say in college, and, like, that also just so happened to smoke. So, like, we were just always smoking. Like, smoking heavy. I used to smoke really heavy in college, and it was just, like, not a good time.
Would you die every time? But you would just do it because, like, that's what everyone was doing?
I think probably a little bit of both, yeah.
I do remember in the beginning of, like, high school smoking, and I would be so paranoid, but I don't know why I kept smoking. Like, I liked the high when I was by myself, and there would be times I would smoke with friends, and I would, like, oh, my God. One time in, like, 9th grade.
Did you just think of that?
Yes. I just, like, ditched school with these kids I barely knew because I had just moved to Michigan. I moved to Michigan with my dad, and I met these kids that smoked weed too, and, like, I didn't know anyone there, so I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get high. Like, I'm trying to smoke. So I left with these kids I don't know, Mind you, not everyone was like very friendly with me there. They were kind of like, "Who's this new bitch from Cali?" Like, they definitely made fun of me for sure.
For sure.
For sure. No,
that they did.
to my face. I remember this girl had came up to me before, like, because I wore mad chucks. Like, I had a West Coast style. So they were like, them your favorite shoes. I wore mad chucks all the time. And I was like, yeah, they are my favorite shoes, actually.
Where were you at?
I was like right outside of Detroit in Pontiac, Michigan. Yeah.
Why were you out there?
I moved with my dad.
Got it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And that's where my dad was. So I started high school out there.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. I'll get to know each other here. But I ditched with the kids, whatever. We get super high, but it's like I don't know them like that. So I started getting really paranoid, and I was just like silent. I'm like, we're walking around different places. They're like, yeah, we're about to go to the such and such. And I'm just like, okay. But I'm not talking to any of them. I'm listening to everything going on. Smoke some more with them, just chilling. And then, like, it's been hours. We've been hanging out. We've been to several different locations. Yeah. And finally, one of the girls goes, and this bitch ain't said shit all day. And I was like, oh, so you noticed that I was high as fuck.
Wait, who was the girl that said this? Like,
some girl from, like, my class. I couldn't even tell you that girl's name. But after then, we was cool, you know. Somebody you see goes, hey, girl, what's up?
Right. You got the brownie point.
Yeah, and sometimes we're like, you want to go smoke real quick?
In high school?
Yes.
That was not my MO. I was not thinking about smoking at all.
I was smoking in the bathrooms.
I smoked everywhere. I smoked in the beaches.
Just in the passing period. I
smoked in the hallways.
Yeah, big enough crowd.
The
behind the vending machines, actually.
That seems like a good location. Like,
you just blow it
a little bit,
blow it behind there, and keep it pushing.
Badass.
Yeah, that's why I'm never gonna trust my kids. Also,
probably not.
Like, I know what you're doing.
You ought to not. Your kids gonna be low down.
Oh!
Dirty shame.
So you gonna come for your niece or nephew like that, huh?
I'm gonna just know.
I'm gonna play this back for the.
I'm gonna. And I seen you. Go sit down. Go sit down.
I'm gonna be right outside the window. Like, what you think you're doing? Oh, you thought you were gonna dish, but I'm at the school today. Look at that. Look at that.
My mom used to do shit like go sit in the back of the classroom.
That's why you
like,
weren't bad.
Just pop up on you. I was never really bad though. I wouldn't say that I was bad in that sense.
Just kept you on your toes.
Yeah.
Just kept you on your toes. Do you prefer smoking? Do you smoke ever like wax or do edibles or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm into edibles. I've done edibles. I usually smoke like flower, you know, just weed. Just weed. But yeah, I try to stay, I don't know. Is wax and dap the same?
Yes. So wax, like the dabs, is the same thing.
I remember I don't fuck with that dap shit. I don't fuck with that. Don't bring it near me. I don't like it.
That.
I don't like it. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
I mean, I haven't hit a dab in years, so.
Stop it.
Agreed.
But I feel like the first time that I did it, I remember I was getting ready to go out to like something. I was literally like the girls were
out to the club or something with the girls?
The girls
oh my gosh.
were at my house. I must have been like 20, I don't know, 23, 24, something like around there. And I remember my cousin's boyfriend had it. Shout out Tron. But he had it and he was just like, oh, do you want to do a dab? And I literally took a hit, one fucking hit, and I died. Like literally dead to the world.
Sounds like everybody's first experience.
Dead. I couldn't even go out. I didn't even go out with my girlfriends that night. I was like, I can't. Like,
Did you just pass out?
I need to go lay down. Like, I can't do it.
Out for the count.
I died.
Out for the count. Just
died.
Park me right here.
I ain't
park
going
me
nowhere.
here.
Nowhere.
Y'all have a good time though. That was pretty much my first dab experience. I hit it twice, and I guess you don't need to take that stomach as big of a hit.
It's just like You feel it deep in your core.
No, I felt like
in
a
your
burning
spine.
all in my throat and
Ugh.
chest. And I was like, yeah, good night. I'm going to take a nap now.
It kind of hurts a little.
Yeah, burns like right here.
Yeah.
I don't know. People, it's something I guess you get used to. Edibles too, though. Edibles are tricky. Sometimes I love them. Sometimes I hate them.
Yeah.
You got to be
Sometimes
careful.
an edible will smack that ass right on down to the flow.
Down to the floor.
Yeah.
Beginning of COVID.
Oh my God, it was the thing to do.
I was just eating mad edibles, and one day me, my cousin, like one of my best friends, we ate edible. We had this grand idea that we're gonna go to the park, and like play on like these aerial ropes that my cousin has, and we ate the edible before we got there. Stopped at 7-Eleven get munchies because what is weed without munchies? And then we get to the park and we're so tore up. Like so tore up that me and my cousin are trying to put the thing up and we're just like, I can't get it. Like we can't do this shit.
I'm gonna just give up right now.
Literally just laid in the grass for hours. Like we're just gonna stay right here.
Is this your best high story?
No. It was at some point I was kind of like, can I
is the
come
worst.
down already? Like I want to go home. I'm just here in the grass at the park.
I can see that.
This was not the plan.
I can see that. I have shit to do.
I mean, I didn't have shit to do. It was like very, very beginning of LA being locked down. So I genuinely didn't have shit to do.
Oh
But I was like, but this is not what I want to do.
Right, at all.
I'm like, what's my best high story?
I don't know if I have a best.
I know. There's been so many good times.
It was the good times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Gosh.
I'm like, from
Yeah,
my
I think-
adolescence with friends for sure.
I feel like anytime that I'm like high and with good people, some good music,
A vibe.
a joint,
Just
a
gonna
nice
vibe
joint
out.
or two with a little something to sip, a little some refresher, some chilled and cool
Some nice and cold on the throat.
to combat it.
To combat the cotton mouth. Yo, cotton mouth will take you out. Take you completely out. You're like, can I please have some water?
I need it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
need it.
suggest it.
Oh my
Keep
God.
the water on deck. Also, disclaimer, I feel like we probably should have put this in the beginning somewhere. This is not promoting drug use or anybody to go out there and get super smacked. Okay, know yourself. Do you. If you're curious, be careful.
Right.
You know, controlled environment, people you trust, reliable sources. Don't go get some fooferation from some man on the corner or I don't know, but just be safe. That's what I say. All that to say, be safe.
I think you
Make good
should
choices.
always be make good choices.
kids, make good choices.
I think yeah, that's the biggest thing, you know?
Mhm.
Just enjoy it.
Not
Ride
gonna
the
lie.
wave, you know what I mean? That's when someone told me in my early stages of smoking weed, like no matter what, just ride the wave. It's going to be what it is, but just ride that bitch. Like just ride it.
I wish somebody would have
Rolling
told me
with
that
the
before.
homies. Yeah, I feel like every single time, if you can
Rolling
just
with the homies.
I said that to somebody and they were like, "What?" And I was like, "You've never seen Clueless?"
Ew.
Rolling with the homies.
Uncultured. Wow. Jay, this has been kind of fun with you.
It has.
I need more of them candies that you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I got the munchies like a motherfucker.
I'm kind of ready.
So I would like some snacks. Oh, let's talk about our favorite stoners real quick. Let's run down our favorite stoners.
Honestly, I feel like everyone, I mean, there's the obvious C's, the obvi ones.
Our Wiz Khalifa's, our Snoop Dogg's,
Snoop, dribble, 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 dribble.
the Bob Marley's,
Jimi Hendrix,
the Hendrix.
Drake,
Come on now.
Bob. We said Bob Marley. Bob Marley is literally, you know how I feel about Bob Marley.
Mhm.
I remember there was a period in college, kind of when I first started smoking. And it was kind of just the thing to do, I feel like, in school, like in college, like, oh, after a class, like, we got an hour to kill. Let's go smoke real quick. Like, time of my life. But I remember my good friend Shola, like, sophomore year, every single day, this girl would play Bob Marley in the morning. Every single day. And it was just, like, an appreciation. I need to get back into that.
I literally used to listen to Bob Marley every day. That was my thing. After school, I would be the first one home in high school. I would smoke a little. I would go to my room and listen to Bob Marley and draw for hours. High as hell. I don't draw anymore, though. I can't do that.
Why not?
I don't know.
You should.
I could draw, like, stick figures and stuff.
You should get into it and then do tattoos.
I'd rather paint stuff.
Bitch. You can tap fat asses.
Well, that sounds like a good time.
Doesn't it?
Fat asses. You had me at fat asses. This is awful.
Who else is Michael Phelps is a high smoker. Is a smoker enthusiast.
Who are the guys?
Bill Gates is on this list.
Bill Gates, of course. White people be getting high.
Did we say Riri?
Oh, Rihanna, of course. Riri. Of course. That's part of her beautiful sex appeal.
I love that she smokes weed. Tell me about your intentions this week.
So my intention this week is I intend to make someone smile every day. So this is going to be a very hands-on intention. I'd like to spread love and light everywhere I go.
You do.
I really, really do. Like, it's like, it don't be fake or forced. Like, that's true. Like, I get so much joy out of, like, making other people happy. But I'm like, that will be an intention every day. Like, I just want to make somebody smile today. So no matter how big or small the gesture, and it's like, kindness is extremely infectious. Like, you never know what somebody else is going through, but you might be able to sprinkle a little kindness their way, and they will be able to, spread that to somebody else. And I think one of my favorite quotes is, I sprinkle kindness around like confetti, because I really do. I just be like, just everybody be happy. So I want to be extremely intentional about that. Like, I be joking around, and just like make people laugh or whatever, but I really want to be like, I'm going to make you smile today.
I think it's a conscious thing to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, you choose to be happy.
I choose happiness. I wake up and choose happiness.
Right. I love that.
What is your intention this week?
So my intention this week is to prune, to eliminate.
To preserve.
To get rid. My intention is to make space for something new. So prune and make space for something new. I feel like when you can, let me back up a little. So the definition of prune is to cut off the bad parts, to make a better shape or to make something
This
more
is like
fruitful.
biblical.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm very biblical.
Absolutely. But it's just like registered right now, like
prune.
a Bible
Fruit.
verse or something, like how about
Bear
certain,
fruit.
certain.
You have to prune. You have to eliminate. And I think when you can get rid of things in your life and ties, kind of like your affirmation this week, but I think when you can almost like spring clean your life, spring clean your mind, spring clean, how you're feeling, like, get rid of it. The things that no longer serve you, eliminate that, take it off, and dress her.
Cut it off. Cut it.
Yeah.
I feel that. No, seriously.
I think in order to make space for something new and for growth, you have to do new and you have to be new. You know what I mean? So really, like, okay, I need to change. You have to, like, I feel like when you're tested with something, or if like you ask for patience, you know, you're not gonna get patience. You're not gonna just be handed patience. You're gonna be given opportunities where your patience is tested. So yeah.
I like that. I'm going to prune and make space for something new. Watch out. Jay might be getting rid of your ass this week.
I really might.
This week.
Snipped. Just know it's me. Why? Getting rid. I can't. Sometimes at a certain
it's not
point
you,
in
it's
your
me.
life,
it's not you, it's me, baby.
It's not. It is you, and it's me.
And it's for me.
And I can't do it anymore. Yeah. Just with everything, and that can be like bad habits that you have. That can be things, and you know, eating eating like shit, or eating not good for you.
Dang, why are you saying that? And all I'm thinking about is like the worst things for me.
Well,
it's
just
the weed.
You know what I honestly think though? I think it's just like putting things into your body that are not bearing fruit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this ain't gonna make me better. This, me, whatever. That's a whole nother topic.
We could go there.
But we don't have time.
All right. Well, this has been another episode of Risky Intentions.
I feel like I got really zen and chilled out towards the end. And I kind of really enjoy that. I think I like that a lot.
This enjoyable high now. I'm about to go smoke some more weed. I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to smoke some more weed and then get some food.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, yes. Come back, follow us, like, subscribe, leave us a comment, all that shit. Check us out.
We love you, we love you, we love you.
Bye.